Holcroft. I'm the Managing Director of Reflecmedia. Reflecmedia is a company that sells special effects equipment, mainly chroma key equipment, to the video and now the still photography industry. We've been going for about 10 years, predominantly in the video industry, and we've sold to all the big production houses, the big film studios. The BBC have been deeply involved in the development of this product 10 years ago, and they actually own the patent on this, and we have the actual manufacturing rights. But about 12 months ago, we decided to come to Focus to introduce our product to the still photography section. As you'd expect in any new product launch in a new market, it's slow to start off with, but the interest is absolutely fantastic. The concept we have is to introduce to still photographers is slightly different than they used to, where they use high-power flashlights. We use continuous soft lights, minimum distance, no green background. We use the grey background with green or blue LEDs, so you have less distance and less lighting, which makes the system very, very easy to use. We also have the advantage that we use specific LEDs to give a narrow bandwidth of colour. That allows the key in any software program to be done very, very simply and easily, and normally the difficult edges are taken away and you get a very, very clean cut. So this is a second year at Focus, and you can see behind that my colleagues are busy. On the fourth day of the exhibition, we've not had a break, we've already got off the stand, and we're constantly talking to people about this new concept in the still photography market. So exciting times for Reflecmedia. What makes our technology work is a reflective technology. The cloth, although it looks to be a dull grey colour, it's actually made with thousands and thousands and thousands of mini cat's eyes in there. So when you actually look at the cloth, you will actually see a grey material, but shine any light on there, the light shines directly back to source, and it's actually designed to do that. One of the advantages of this material is you don't have to be at 90 degrees to the cloth. You can be off angle, and you can have multi-cameras off angle and they don't affect each other, as long as there is a light ring around the camera to give you the right colour intensity. This is a different concept than normal chroma keying, where you need distance lighting between the subject and the actual screen, and then distance between the subject and the camera. We can actually film people right up against the cloth, say 12 inches away, and then if you wanted to move the camera away, we can actually go about 40 foot away, and it still gives a keying with no halo, no adverse effects. The feedback has been very, very positive. As I say, we've only been in this market 12 months, and what we did is, when we came into this market, we were asked by the Society of Photographers if they could test the product out to see how useful it was. And their testing photographer, a gentleman called Tom Lee, took the materials and played around in his studio, and came back and said, this is an amazing product. It does chroma key instantly. Instead of taking him 3 days to cut and post and print products, it takes him 10 to 15 minutes. It's a major advantage. So it's been accepted very, very readily, very easily, and with high regard. Can be used for outdoor use. The problem is that we have no control over sunlight, and if the sun shines brightly from any angle, then it can bounce back off the cloth and affect the keying capabilities. We tend to tell people to use it indoors, but people do use it outdoors on video shots. It's been used all over the world, on every continent, from simple photographic use to portrait photographic use, to Arctic photographic use, to films. We're not allowed to mention the big films it's been on, but it's been on television series, advertising materials, the whole spectrum at all. You can probably see the cloth behind me, and there's wrinkles in that cloth. Because it's a narrow bandwidth of LED, it actually doesn't see shadows and creases, it just sees colour. So it's purely reflective technology with accurate diode LEDs. Very versatile product, easy to use. Normally, provided you get your lighting right and the distancing right, you can actually take a video of a glass or a plastic bottle or a photo, and you can still see it in key to see if it's there, and put that in a different background.
And the same thing with dealing with people who've maybe got blonde hair?
It doesn't have any effect at all. There's no green halo, there's nothing, because of the narrow bandwidth of the LED. It works very, very well with blonde hair.
find out more about us and to get in contact, you can visit us at unitedbyphotography.com. You can watch our videos on YouTube at United by Photography. Find us on Facebook at United by Photography, or follow us on Twitter at United Photo.